Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Muna Shibal and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about how I persisted on something until it manifested. And just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. If you require help in manifesting any of your desires, you can find the information in the description below. And of course, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So let's get started. In today's video, I really wanted to talk about how I persisted in manifesting something until I got it. Because people don't understand what is meant by persisting. So here I'm going to be telling you exactly what I did until I got my manifestation. Now, I'm not sharing with you specifically what it is because it is something that is private, but I may at some point share it with you in the future. Here, this manifestation is something that I would consider big in my own book, in my own definition. For me, it was something that I needed to work on in order to get. It wasn't one of those things where I just set the intention and let it go. I actually did have to do some work on it because I did have a long held story around it. So the thing that I first did is I affirmed. The affirmations were grouped into 3 levels. One was pure self-concept. So I affirmed for myself that I am worthy of having that desire that I want. I chose 3 to 4 affirmations relating to self-concept, and I would repeat these for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. It's either 10 minutes 3 times a day or 15 minutes 2 times a day. But I would actually really focus on affirming for self-concept. That was the first set of affirmations. And the second set of affirmations were for the object of desire. So I focused on that object of desire and focusing on manifesting the actual object of desire. Then I chose another 2 to 3 relating to the manner in which I'm going to get it. Now, I don't recommend you always do this. In my specific scenario, I needed it to happen in a certain way, and that's for me. And I did the same thing. I would do it for either 10 minutes 3 times a day or 15 minutes 2 times a day. Now, what else did I do? I basically, whatever it is I'm giving you on my channel is what I did. I did not dwell on it. I did get a lot of hot and cold, so I would see movement. I was enjoying the movement, and the movement was really in a steady growing way. So I did see a lot of movement that shows evidence that my desire is manifesting, and I appreciated, I acknowledged it, and I persisted. I never stopped. Let me put it to you this way. When I saw positive movement, I did not stop. I also did not allow any of my thoughts spiral in response to what seemed to be slow. So even though I was seeing gradual upright movement, it wasn't fast. I'm telling you, it happened over 3 months. So it was a gradual thing that happened over time. I did see week on week things becoming better and better, but I did not see this happen fast. And actually, I would see movement, but it would not always materialize. So it's what we consider hot and cold. Again, I did not react. I completely did not allow my thoughts to spiral. I did not say, why am I not getting it fully? Why am it's taking too long? None of that was on my agenda. To be honest, this was super important to me. And I just wanted this to be done and over with once and for all. So I did not entertain any mental thoughts that were in opposition. However, I want to tell you one thing. In the beginning, it seemed harder to do that than it became after I kept affirming and affirming. This is why I always tell my clients, I always tell my followers, You just repeat the affirmations, because I promise you the mental diet becomes easier as you persist. So as I became super consistent and persistent, both of them together, I stopped getting triggered. I stopped feeling my thoughts spiral, needing to spiral. I was not going there. I was really super diligent in the beginning. I practiced a lot of willpower, but then it became much easier for me. And finally, I did not react to circumstances. And I kid you not, there were moments where I was laughing at the circumstances. Like, circumstances were really, in some moments, just not what I wanted. They were the complete opposite of what I wanted. And I was not reacting. I was so diligent. This is where I tell you, you have to be committed to your desire. You have to really want this. You persist and you get it. Now, I'm not telling you have to see horrible things happen, or you're gonna manifest the opposite of what you want, or that it's going to take you 3 months. I'm just telling you what I personally did. And it took me 3 months, but for me, in the grand scheme of things, 3 months is nothing. Really, given where my story is. Like, guys, I want to remind you that I did not learn about manifesting from a young age. I learned about it at the age of 34. I was not young. I had long-held beliefs around numerous topics. And this was one of those things where I really did have a long-held story around. And I just persisted. It took me 3 months. In the grand scheme of things, this was an investment in myself. Like, this is an investment in something that's super meaningful to me. So I did not care if it's gonna take me 3 months, I'm gonna invest that time. And I spent that amount of time persisting until I achieved my goal. I got it. I got what I want, and that's it. That is what is meant by persisting, is you persist. You do it consistently, you do it persistently until you get it. And yes, of course, if you waver every now and then, you bring yourself back, But for me, I was so diligent. I said, I'm done, I'm getting what I want. And that's it. That's what you need to do. You have to be willing to do this work. If you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up. This will help my channel grow, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.